My name is Sophie Osborne. I'm currently a senior at Kansas State, and this is the project that I've worked on for the Miami County Economic Development Office. This presentation will be on AI technology options for small businesses. So first, we'll talk about areas of utilization. These are areas that you can utilize AI functions in. So first, with general use and general research, project management, marketing and advertising, content and copywriting, customer experience, human resources, finances, and security. So for general AI tools, this is probably a lot of what you've heard about. So ChatGPT specifically, Bard and Jasper are three really big ones. I have a screenshot on this next slide. So ChatGPT is basically just a form of AI. It's an AI-powered tool where you can ask it questions and AI instantly generates a response for you, pulling information from various areas and generating it itself. So for this one, I asked, how can a small business utilize ChatGPT and other AI-powered tools? And it kind of gave me a response. Small businesses can leverage ChatGPT, on, and it gives you different bullet-pointed responses. So customer support chatbots, automated email responses, data analysis. It gave an even longer response. I couldn't fit on the screen, but just in a matter of seconds, you're able to kind of come up with a list of ideas. So while it should be kind of used as an intern level experience, it's definitely a great starting point when you're coming up with ideas or want to refine your ideas. And something to note is that these tools often have free versions and paid versions, so kind of just analyzing your needs and different options for that. As far as project management, three that I'm going to focus on are Asana. It's a project management application that you can access either online or through a mobile app. And it uses AI to utilize smart functions to generate in project management form. So using your already came up with like project management tracking, it will come up with new ideas for you. Zapier integrates AI apps and your existing apps. So we'll kind of dive into those with screenshots on the next two pages. But ClickUp is similar to Zapier in that it can replace tools and automate your functions. But yeah, so this is Asana. It utilizes your already put in goals. So this one is it generated based on company goals, planning docs, and current staffing. So yeah, you can utilize it to put all of your information in and then use AI to help you come up with new goals that you might not have thought of. And then Zapier uses all of these apps to pair with ChatGPT. So say you're already using Microsoft Excel, but you want to be able to use AI functions, which Excel doesn't already have. This is a great way to utilize AI without having to come up with a totally new process. For social media and marketing, I think this is a really key area that AI has a lot of functionality in. Grammarly is a great one. I've been using it for years. It's just a simple Google extension that you can add to your Google Docs or your Google spreadsheets, those different types of technology. And AI can help you with spell check and those kind of things, but also helping to generate ideas or different formats for your paper or whatever you're writing through that. Sendable and Hootsuite are pretty similar tools. There's a lot of different ones on the market that use AI, but basically to help with your social media, sending out posts, sending out different responses to people, but AI part of it can help to repurpose posts, write captions, and these are both websites that you can also use in apps. So this is a screenshot of Grammarly. As you can kind of see, it's using like spell check and helping you like remove wordiness or change the verb form, which isn't necessarily the AI functionality of it, but it has a generative AI function where you can help to add additional sentences, make it sound better, make it sound more like your tone of voice, which is really interesting. As far as customer experience, a lot of this would be things like chatbots, and this is going to come at a lot of different price points. So again, really researching that is important. ManyChat, Drift, and Dialogflow are all chatbot resources. Drift being for websites, ManyChat being for Facebook Messenger, and Dialogflow being for businesses that are enabled through Google Business. So if you have your business signed up through Google Business, you can utilize that. But again, those are just going to all be very specific to it providing a chatbot where if a customer asks, how do I access this? Giving a pre-written thing so you don't have to respond right away, AI will. And then Calendly helps automate appointment scheduling. I personally use this in my photography business, and I found it to be really helpful to put in my time availability, and then it will just send that out to people without me having to communicate the process to every single person. As far as human resources, this is another way that small businesses can use, but at some points it does tend to be on the more expensive side. So just looking for resources that are on that lower price point. A lot in this realm are geared towards bigger corporations, but here's two that I found that I thought would be really helpful. As far as HireFlix, this is similar to HireVue, which you may have heard of. It's typically for bigger corporations, but can help screen candidates through AI-generated testing. And then HeyGen.com creates AI-generated training videos, which I have a screenshot here. So super interesting technology. You just choose an avatar, which looks just like a real person. You record or choose a voice, and then you put in your template for what you're wanting it to look like. So creating training videos without having to go through the process of recording that yourself and fixing any mess ups that you have during that process. And then finances. This is a great way that AI is able to detect different issues or human errors that you may have, which I think this is a pretty typical area to have that kind of issue. So Expensify, Sage, and QuickBooks are pretty similar services. Expensify being more on the expense management side with AI to detect issues within that. And then Sage and QuickBooks both come at different price points, but they're just a bookkeeping service powered by AI. And then other uses. There's so many different other uses coming out every day, very niche things. So like I'll talk about in the next slide, if you have issues or things that you think that might be out there, they probably are. So the first one is note-taking. Teams and Zoom currently have these capabilities where you can just have it take notes of your meeting and be able to look back at a transcript. I found this super helpful, especially during long meetings where you may miss something, or maybe if the speaker is talking pretty fast, this is a great thing to be able to look back at. And then doodle poll and scheduling. This helps find availability for everyone in your group without everyone having to talk and try to find a time together, which can be difficult in large groups. So as far as next steps for small businesses, I think the number one thing to start with is identifying your problem areas or weaknesses. What are you spending on a lot of time on that you think you might be able to streamline, or where do you think that you just don't have enough staff right now? Or even just looking back at these ideas, what may be able to save you time and money? I also think it's really important to get comfortable with the technology. This is really new technology to some people. I just started using ChatGPT in the past year, and I was kind of hesitant and unknowing of some of the technology beforehand, but just getting comfortable with the technology and being able to understand how it works, and also being able to kind of check and balance it. I also think doing your research and finding what fits your business best is really important. So Just because I listed something on here may not make it the best fit for your business. So finding what is in your price point and what is fitting your needs is really important. I also have listed some learning resources. All of these are just different, typically free resources that you can use. Also pointing out the classes through the Small Business Development Center. Anything you can do to learn and become more comfortable with this technology will really help you when you start utilizing it in your business. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you again for listening.